Bhumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sisidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Javaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Javaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, yoga is not only to be peaceful, but to be cheerful always. Very often, we come across people who are dull, gloomy, serious, sorrowful, depressed. Even a small child uses the word bore. Maitri millan is boring, sir. Class is boring, sir. Everywhere, children, young people, old people have one common ailment, and that is boredom. This is characteristic of the present day world, and that is a depression. You ask anybody, depression, sir. Arjun had depression. He arrived on the battlefield with enthusiasm to fight, to conquer, to win, to get the crown, to enjoy the throne, to kill the enemies. But suddenly he became sorrowful, vishada. He became gloomy, he became dull, he got depressed. So the disease of Arjuna is a depression. And the remedy that Sri Krishna gives is yoga. What is the purpose of yoga? Yoga has the specific purpose of driving away depression. The common ailment in society today or at any point of time is depression, dullness, sorrowfulness, gloominess, and that is to be driven away. Why are we depressed? Why are we dull? Because we never live in the present. We always either live in the future or in the past. Only the subhuman species live in the present. Divine people live in the present. Yogis live in the present. Ordinary people, their minds are not in the present. They either fly to the future or revert to the past. What is the difference between an old man and a young man? A young boy or girl always flies to the future. You ask the youth, I become an IAS. I shall marry that beautiful girl. I will become a millionaire. I shall enjoy the future. They always live in the future. They fly to the future. Old people, when I was the Vice Chancellor, when I was long ago a Tahsildar, when I was a student, there is no future. Old people go to the past, young people run to the future. Nobody lives in the present. It is the enthusiasm of the future to be faced that makes a boy or girl dynamic. It is the loss of enthusiasm that makes a man go back to the past. Either the people brood over the past or enjoy flying to the future. There are only two types of the people. And when you fly to the future, there are positive flights, there are negative flights. When you are caught in the positive and negative flights, you are in a dilemma. Dilemma is a doubt. Doubt causes confusion. And then you are lost in dullness. Arjun is in that state. Is it right to kill? He jumps to the future. When I wage the war, when many people die, there will be hundreds and thousands of widows, and there will be many orphans in future, not now. His mind has gone to the future and the negative side of it. The positive side, I remove the evil. I establish dharma. I shall be the king. I shall be happy. This is a negative side on one side. On one side, you have the positive approach, and the other side, between the positive flight and the negative flight, when the mind is tossed about, it's called a dilemma. I am unable to decide whether it is right to fight or not. So when that dilemma enters, it causes a dullness. It makes you indecisive. Many young boys and girls are undecided about their career. Shall I become a doctor? If I become a doctor, can I have enough money? If I become a doctor, do I get a good doctor wife or a doctor husband? If I become a doctor, can I have a comfortable sleep in the night? Patients may disturb me in the night. All thoughts. You have not yet completed your +2. We have not yet passed the MCET examination. We have not yet got into the medical college. We are building castles, or we are trying to fall from the heights of glory. Both are bad. See, when you are caught in the haunts of dilemma, there is a dullness. Arjuna is caught in the haunts of dilemma. A yogi is decisive. He is determined. Similarly, old people go to the past. One day, one elderly gentleman came to my house. I invited him for lunch. I prepared very many sweet, delicious dishes, and Atiti Devo Bhava, I considered him to be my God guest, and I made him sit comfortably near the dining table. I myself personally took care of feeding him. I served him, and while eating the food, he was weeping. I was really wounded. Sir, did I commit any mistake? Is there anything defective in the food? Is salt more? Is the chili powder more? What is wrong, sir? Please excuse me if there is any deficiency on my part. That old Brahmana said, my boy, everything is wonderful. Then why are you weeping, sir? He said, who will give me food tomorrow? You are enjoying today. See, our minds are disturbed by the thoughts of the future. When we jump to the future, we commit mistakes. As an educationist, while writing English or Tamil or Telugu or Hindi, we commit mistakes in our writing. Either we forget to put a dot on I, or a dash to T. Why? Mind flies fast. It runs faster than the hand. When the hand is slow, mind is at a great speed. Mind flies, hand is unable to follow the same pace of speed. Therefore, there are spelling mistakes. We forget certain letters. We forget to put the dot. We forget to give the dash. Mind runs, flies, goes faster. Body does not. See, the food is to be digested in the present. Mind is flying to the past or is going to the back. When the mind and the body are not going together, there is a clash. There is a conflict. There is a confusion. There is a break. When you raise the accelerator and simultaneously you apply the brakes, the vehicle gets spoiled. While driving the vehicle, you must not raise the accelerator when you apply the brake. If you raise the accelerator on one side and if you apply the brakes on another side, then the vehicle gets spoiled. Vehicle is this body. Accelerator is the mind, and you apply the brake, the body is not going at a great speed. Therefore, the entire physical system gets spoiled. We land in troubles, we land in dilemma. Arjuna in the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is in a state of dullness. It is in a state of gloominess. He is sorrowful. Therefore, it is called Vishada. And the entire Bhagavad Gita it is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad Subramanyam, Yoga Shastra. It is the science of yoga that Sri Krishna has taught to drive away the dilemma of Arjun, to drive away the dullness of Arjun, to drive away the depression of Arjun. The only difficulty with Arjun is dilemma, to undecided. He is indecisive whether this is right or not. Ahimsa paramo dharma, on one side we speak, and himsa we are resorting. Is it right? And it causes confusion. Sishyasteham swadhimam tvam prapannam. Krishna, I am unable to decide. Therefore, I have entered into a state of depression. Please tell me what is right, what is wrong, show me the right path. This is the submission that Arjuna makes to be free from dilemma, number one, and thereby to be free from dullness and depression, and therefore to become a man of action. That the analysis now is the mind should be along with the body. That means we must learn to live in the present. How, sir? Should we not think of the tomorrow? Yes, you do think, but don't get worried about it. It happens as is destined. You may plan 100 things. There is nothing in our hands. There may be a cyclone. You plan wonderfully today for tomorrow's progress. There may be a cyclone, there may be a whirlwind, there may be an accident. There may be several wonderful things or disastrous things which we may not expect, which we cannot expect. There are 100 factors governing the present. We can only plan partially. Our planning is only 100th. Everything happens as per fate, as per destiny. When everything happens according to destiny, why should I be depressed? When I go to the cinema hall, already the shooting was over, the cinema was recorded, the CD was available, and when you play it, when the duet is going on, hero and heroine are jumping, playing, dancing on the screen, suddenly it is already recorded, villain is to come, he has caught her, and he has taken her. What can be done by me? It is the screen. It is already recorded. The man is not present, it is predestined. If I cry, does the heroine get saved? If I take the sword, the screen may be cut, the villain will not die. Therefore, what is it that I should do? See. Just be a spectator to all the things. Neither seek nor avoid. Yadrucha labha santusto. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, whatever comes, accept it. Just see it. If I stop, can I stop my grey hair? I may apply Godrej dye color. 1 day, 2 days. Again from the years it starts to become white. Why wasting money on that dye? Why wasting money and spoiling my energy to make it black? I cannot control the old age. I have no hold on it. Let us accept Janma, Jara, Jaya, Kutumba, everything. It is a cinema pre-recorded, predestined. So fate theory, if you accept it as it is. Or, no sir, I won't accept. Be a man of strong will. Mrikanda Maharshi did tapasya. His wife followed him. Lord Shiva appeared before them. My dear couple, what do you want? Markandeya Maharshi said, we don't have children. Okay, I'll give you the option. I shall give you a son who lives 100 years, but he is a dullard. He is an idiot. Do you want that son? Or I shall give you another boy who lives only for 16 years. His fate is sealed at the age of 16. He will die the moment he completes his 16th year, but he will be very bright, very intelligent, a great spiritual giant. Whom do you want? Markandeya Maharshi thought for a while and said, I don't want that idiot son. What is the use of living like a crow for 1,000 years? Let the boy live like a swan, even if it is for a short period. Let it be a dazzling light. Then Shiva said, Tathastu. Markandeya was born. He was destined, fated to die at the age of 16. Parents know it. Cinema is going on. Villain is coming. 16th year is coming to its end. Yama is coming. And when Yama comes, there is gloominess in the parents' mind. They know that Yama is coming. They know that death is coming. They know that old age is coming. They know that disaster is coming. Therefore, they are sorrowful. If they weep, does Yama stop? Certainly not. And Markandeya told his parents, Daddy, Mummy, why are you sorrowful? My boy, you are going to die. Now Markandeya says, I shall see how I die. I challenge. I face. Switch off. Cinema stops. Why do you worry? The villain can be stopped only by one way. And then go to the electrical switch box, take off the fuse, everything is disappearing and villain will not come, villain will not touch the girl. That is the easiest way, but not by taking the sword. I can stop it with my free will. Markandeya says, when I have faith in Shiva, what can fate do to me? That is the challenge of a youth. Krishna propagates that free will. Having been the practitioners of Raja Yoga, should we not be of strong will to defy the fate? Let us challenge it. And our scriptures speak of that divine defiance, willpower. A girl of 16 years, Savitri, in our mythology, great astrologer Narada came. The horoscopes of the boy and the girl were shown to him. And Narada says, this boy Satyavan will die within a year after marriage. Savitri challenged, I shall see how he dies. Your astrology will be proved to be wrong. She defied with her free will. Either you submit to the fate with happiness, very good sport, I will enjoy the cinema. Or you stop it with your free will. Knowledge is an excellent weapon. Nachiketa had it. He was able to see Yama. He was able to know the truth. He was able to defy fate. And bhakti, feeling, prema, Savitri with all her devotion, with all her love, challenged Yama, stopped Yama, got back her husband, free will. Markandeya, with faith in Shiva, with a determination to outgrow every fateful functioning, he overcame the blows of Yama and finally he was successful. Today we call him Chiranjeevi. Either you accept fate with a cheerfulness or defy fate with all enthusiasm. I cannot do both. Believe in grace. This is also for my good. This is also wonderful. Let me not fly to the negative future. Let me not bury myself in the negative past. Let me live in the present. Beautiful Mangal Mandir. Calm atmosphere. There are lights. There is silence. There is everything wonderful. We have had a wonderful Rajasthan, that Pongal, we have eaten comfortably, everything is wonderful. Why think of next class? Why think of next moment? Let us live in the present with faith in grace, with acceptance of the fate, or with a strong will to defy it. If we live in the present, we will be the happiest, we will be ever peaceful, ever cheerful. Let us try to meditate on Sri Krishna, who is always peaceful, who is always cheerful. Let us meditate on smiling Sri Krishna. Asato